Hello, Chibi. Welcome to being first, like super first even before me. I was still typing my blue sky announcement when I heard the redeem sound. Gotta go fast. Yes, you do. I'm gonna pin that. Pin the first message. Rennie! Hi! Work on your essay. Now's the perfect time. This is a co-work stream. You can lurk while you do your essay. So we're gonna use Gog? Go? I'm not quite sure how to say it. It's spelled like Van Gogh. And it's a cute little, you make your avatar, you decorate your room. And you can work. You can also play multiplayer, so like if your friends have this, they can also, you can make a room and all study together. But you can also set a timer with breaks. So we're gonna do that. It's focus 25 minutes, 5-minute break, and at the very end there's like a long 15-minute break. I have it set to 3 sessions, so that's like an hour and a half of straight working. Yeah, imagine having money. Couldn't be me. I just bought this game because it was on sale, but that was my budget for the week. No more monies for me until the middle of September. Yeah, my cat-shaped light. Hold on, let me pause my auto cam so I can show you my room. Yeah, I have a neon cat light, and then this is supposed to be a cat-shaped rug, but he's kind of lopsided. LG for 3. Redeemed hydrate. You know what? I don't have water. I have coffee. I did put my hydration drops in the coffee though, so that counts, right? Look at the little shark. I love the little shark. And then, oh whoa, what's this? Pasted to my wall. Cute little Chibi, Ray, and Roseberry, although Rosemary's face is covered by the tape. My bad. And then I put little gachapons in here, so I have my emotes as one of the gachapons, and then I didn't know what to do for the second one, so I put my girl from Arknights, since Arknights is the gacha. I got a little banner of me and my friends as Amogus. You can actually like doodle on these things, like the blackboard and the canvas, and then don't ignore that. I haven't put pictures. I haven't decorated this part yet. My bad. But we've got stuff on the tables. Let me remember how to control this. Got coffee, an open gachapon. You just did an emote gacha? What do you mean? Oh, is it like unlock a sub emote? Nice. Yeah. Look at you using your points. I'm so shocked. And then there's a switch. I got a kettle, some sugar cubes, and I've got a little futon with a, you can have a tapir as a pet, so I have a little tapir and a kitty cat on my bed. Hi, Diana. And then this little thing is your little study. Like, as you study and focus, he's supposed to grow, like kind of like a Tamagotchi. I have a really lazy one right now because I haven't been on in a few days. But yeah, so we're gonna study, or not study, I guess. Work. We're not studying. I'm gonna put the auto camera back on. I do have a little to-do list, but I'm sure there's other things I'm going to need to do. I have create my stream schedule for the week and then do some writing for the winter one-shot. So we'll do that. We'll just go for a little bit, hour and a half, I think, and then I'll probably do a little bit of AFK while I do something I need to do that's not at the computer. And then I'll come back and we'll keep going. We vibing. So if there's something you've been putting off or something you need to work on, now's the time. I'm gonna start the timer and go. I'll probably talk a little bit as we work too, because that's the type of person I am. I should be able to put this over my screen. Is it going to interrupt it? No. Cool. Time to stare at Ferox riding and go cross-eyed. No, don't do that. What is this week? It's 12/1 starting tomorrow. If the music is too, calm, if you're somebody who focuses with higher energy music, let me know, because I do too. And I can try to change it. I don't even know if it has higher energy. Alright, so Saturday's the 8th. Though. Let me see. It's hard to tell. Pixel Dreams, that sounds cute. Let's see what this Pixel Dreams is. That's slightly more upbeat. I like that. I mean, I'm not going to be able to play heavy metal music because I don't have any that are stream viable. I need to turn this down a little bit though. I have a jam emote bookmarked on VGen to commission. It's an animated one though, so I haven't commissioned it yet because I wasn't sure if an animated one would be good. Do we want to get back to Arknights this week? What should I stream? I'm also spoiled and have all the Limu emotes because I use my Prime sub. And Limu has a lot of really good emotes. Limbus Company? I could do that. I haven't done that yet, have I? We will play Limbus Company on Tuesday. Why does this keep happening? There we go. Bruce isn't on Twitch, is he? So you can't use his emotes there. That's a shame. Alright, let me look at my work schedule. What do I work on Wednesday? I'll determine what time I'll stream on Tuesday. Oh, that's... Oh, is he on Twitch? I didn't know that. Okay, I can do a later stream on Tuesday because I don't work till 1. Let's do a 6 o'clock stream like we're doing right now. Tuesday. Saturday night. Do we want to do Hades on Saturday? I think so. Oh, why did it take away all of my... Why did it do that? Why did it take away all of the formatting? Sir, why did you do that? No. Copy it. Paste it. Thank you. Yeah, what if I start doing the 6 p.m. time? I feel like that's a good time. Not too late. I'm gonna sneeze. So sorry. I don't know. 6 p.m. might be too early on a Saturday, but we'll see. Because I get off work at 12, so it should be a good time. Thursday, I may say possible co-op. And I'll try to set something up. Maybe Repo or Party Animal, something like that. I'll set up with some people. Excuse me, that was not a sneeze. That one was like a weird hiccup. Alright, Thursday, subject to change. Stop blessing me, I'm Satan. I'm gonna die? You need to curse me. Alright, how do I download? I forget how to download. Ah! I'm so sorry, I forgot that alarm was on. Is it share? No. Okay, yes it is. Yeah, I was taking a nap. And I woke up an hour ago, but I think I set the alarm for another hour because I wasn't sure if I was gonna wake up. That is the only sound my phone makes. My phone is on silent all the time. The only sound that it makes is my alarms. So that was really unfortunate that I forgot that was there. Okay, schedule is made. I'm gonna post that to the Discord. I downloaded a schedule offline and I could not figure out how to edit the text on it. So we're just doing my Canva schedule again. But I need to figure out how to, it's like a GIMP file. You haven't heard your phone make a notification noise since 2010. MS Paint schedule when? Okay, I can do that. We'll get an MS Paint schedule. Alright, so that's one thing off the to-do list. Now, we write, mouse written schedule. Look awful. I think I have the gray office. Do I have Obsidian on this computer? I think I was on my laptop. I don't want to use gray. use. Don't think I have anything. Okay, I went to my Google Docs and I was looking at everything I had there, and there was one labeled campaign notes ? And so I clicked on it to see what campaign this planning was for, and the document is completely blank. So that's how that went. I'm gonna change the title to Winter One Shot. Winter One Shot 26. Great note. Yeah. Clearly my campaign ideas were flowing. Okay, so one idea that I've been sitting with is the one you gave me, Chibi, about like a murder mystery on New Year's. Another one I've been sitting with has been something that's like harsh winter survival. Read Black Cat as required reading. Okay, maybe I'll add that to my to-do list. Read Black Cat. How many chapters is it? Oh, okay. It's longer than I thought. I thought Black Cat was for some reason I had it in my head that it was a shorter one. Because I think Dunmeshi is like 115 maybe? I think. So Black Cat might be longer than Dunmeshi, which is like the last manga I've fully read. And I read that in like one night and didn't sleep. It changed my brain, rewired everything in my head. Alright, so like a winter landscape survival was my other thought, where it's just like an endurance one shot. Oh, it's even shorter? Why did I think Dunmeshi was over 100? Oh, I think because the website I was using to read it had some doubles. That might be why I thought it had more chapters. I don't know, it's like a winter landscape survival. I'm thinking like, I was thinking like almost like a dungeon crawl, but just through the wilderness. A wilderness crawl, if you will. Yes, it will be. Gotcha. I should grab my Robux. I have them. Yeah, 5 viewers. Just like, whatever. Fade to black. Oh, you survived. Oh yeah, I think in our Eberron campaign, our wizard, I forget what the spell was. It must have, maybe it was Tiny Hut, but flavored as like a wizard tower. But we stayed in there, and then we had like a girls' day side mission where the two guys in the party were there that day, and Neve was gonna start digging underground, and then I remembered that I had Move Earth as a spell. So Neve literally grabbed the shovel, walked outside, pointed the shovel at the ground, and just created a crater all the way down. It was great. Because I was like, yeah, we're gonna dig, and then, oh wait, no, wait, I have the spell. And then Neve and the two girls in the party, who were also female players, we went down and had a little adventure underground. And we came back bonded. No, it wasn't the hole digging, it was the things we found in the ground that kept us together. Yeah, the movie holes. Basically, the movie holes, but in the Mournlands. Alright, so further ideas for the murder mystery. Let's get some bulletins. No, I don't want the whole thing to be a bulletin. What is your problem? Piece of pooper? Stop! There we go. Fixed it. Why is it anytime I start thinking about a city in a tabletop game, I immediately am like, let's make a Ravnica. What if we made a Ravnica? What if we did a murder mystery on New Year's in Ravnica, but PF2E? Big surprise. Ray wants to return to Ravnica. Ravnica is great. You are correct. And pretty much, I guess, anybody who would be... Yeah, I just reskin it all. What if I did a murder mystery in Ravnica? See, Ravnica got me into Magic the Gathering. Ravnica got me into D&D 5e. So I feel like it's only fitting that Ravnica gets me into Pathfinder 2e. Yeah, we're doing it. Ravnica returns. I'm putting it in all caps on my doc. Okay. See, now I'm excited because now I don't have to like study a bunch of lore or invent a bunch of lore. I just dig into the Ravnica lore. Who's killing who? What guild is out to get what guild? I guess the only thing here is the guilds aren't built to be Pathfinder. So like the characters, I guess, would just have to pick their guild. I have to look at what the options are and see. Yes, steal all of the Ravnica maps and lore. Do it. Yeah, because making... I read it so long ago and I haven't played any Pathfinder, so my brain can't quite a bit. I wouldn't want to homebrew it. Because in I feel like just using Ravnica as a setting is fine. Like I don't need to... Oh, it's break time. Where's my to-do list? We're gonna check off create Steam schedule because that's done. Okay, while we're breaking, we have 5 minutes of break time. We're gonna draw my MS Paint schedule just for you. So this is 12, 1, 2, 12, 8. Yeah, I mean, the guild list is a thing. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me... You know what happened the other day in a server? I typed CBA, and Nan was like, what does this mean? And tried to guess what it was, and I was like, I talked to too many British people, I think. Alright, so 01, 2, 08. This is not how I write my 8s normally, but it's how I'm doing it on this. No, we've had this conversation before. Years and years ago when you first used CBA to me and I had no idea what it meant. And then it's become part of my vocabulary now. And I forget that nobody else knows what it means if I'm not talking to a British person. Or a British European, I don't know how far spread it is, but it's definitely not American. CBT. No, cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm not gonna say that, but it's very funny. A Orcher. Alright. Monday. No stream. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Yeah, exactly. CBA. Tuesday is Limbus. Limbus Co, because I'm not spelling it out. At 6 p.m. EST. Why did I just make the Greek letter? It's Tuesday, innit? Making my schedule for Tuesday. Alright, Wednesday. Wednesday is no stream. You know what? The timer might have restarted for the next part, but that's fine. Alright, Thursday is possible co-op. A TBA at 6. Saturday was Hades. At 6. Actually, no, this one wasn't at 6. This is at 8, I think. I just made my schedule and I don't remember. And then Sunday is the weekly chill at 5. There, that's my schedule. Hades nuts. Okay, that is my stream schedule. And now it's on there. And we're just, oh, okay, we didn't go over into bad time for it. Look, I have a black cat on my shelf just for you. Are these books sideways? I think I put these books in sideways. Whoops. My bad. I'll change that in a little bit. Look, I have Mina in the background. Neve. The art with us, that's been my desktop background for centuries. I need to download some of art of my favorite characters and put them up. But I was being lazy, so I just put stuff that I had saved. Yeah, fun fact, Chibi's just all over my room. Alright, back to focusing. Back to planning. Alright. So Dimir possibly behind it. I can't say for sure because who knows who's playing. Who knows who's going to be playing, and if they're in this chat right now, I don't want to spoil. Exactly. The Dimir might not even exist. What if I make everybody's old characters recurring NPCs? Just put Keisler in there. Alright, so it's going to be a big New Year's celebration across the city. Well, across the world, because the entire world is a city. So we'll say across the 10th district. We're reining it in again. If Keisel works for the Dimir, of course they'd murder somebody for profit. That's like, you know, their guild does assassinations. Supposedly, hypothetically, if the guild existed. But I rename it the 13th District for fun and profit. No. Alright, so Rakdos would be involved in the fireworks. Rakdos and the Izzet. I'm gonna say they're competing to see who has the best fireworks. With casualties. One brain cell. Yeah, I just read what you typed. Who can make the coolest fireworks? Exactly. What does a gray dotted line under something mean? Is it saying, what is it telling me that's wrong with it? It's not spelled wrong. Yeah, I think it does. Alright, we're just ignoring that. Oh, maybe it is spelled wrong, and it just doesn't understand. No, now it's... Yeah, see, it is spelled right. I still don't understand why it had the dotted... Okay, whatever. Moving on. Alright, so Rakdos and Izzet competing for the best fireworks. I feel like Azorius and Boros would be out in like full force to make sure nobody's going crazy, like guards everywhere. Maybe the murder victim was important to the fireworks and the red herring is someone from the opposing guild. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like that idea. So like somebody higher up in Rakdos or Izzet? Okay, so what if it's like higher up in Izzet working on the fireworks, but hold on. So Rakdos appears guilty. Further investigating would reveal they're tied up in something else. There's like there's another motive somebody would have against them. Because they are high up in the Izzet Guild, so they're an inventor of some renown. Holly, ooh, if it's involving Izzet, Halia could be involved. That was Pawn's character. I know it feels like eternity ago because it really was. It was literally like January 2018 when we started that, and we didn't get to have many sessions. But when I say I built an entire campaign for you guys, it was far along. So I guess to me it's always been like, because I think I was still writing it in 2021. Like, I was still adding stuff to it. So I guess for me, everybody's characters don't feel like they were eternity ago, because I've put a lot into them. But not just you guys, because I've run Ravnica stuff for other people, and I've kept it a pretty persistent, other than the first, like the one-shot part of it, the Krenko part, I've kept my world building for the campaign consistent in any other game I've run for people. I wonder if Ravnica has holidays. Let's look that up. Like, do they have any canon? Oh, you're right. Well, yeah, okay, the founding of the guild pack is a whole thing. Okay, so canonically, Ravnica follows the Gregorian calendar, just with different names. According to this one thing, though. Yeah, I guess there doesn't seem to be any canon other than, yeah, the guild pack stuff. Which means I could definitely put a New Year's in there. But calling it New Year's would be boring, right? This is fantasy tabletop land. You know, each, like the Gruul clans probably have a specific or follow a different calendar. I would imagine that they have their own things. I feel like Silesia might too. I was gonna say something about the Orzhov having like Christian religion or Christian holidays, but they wouldn't because they don't worship anything but money. They just look like they worship something. About to pull up my Ravnica World Amble. I haven't pulled this up in centuries. I don't even know if I remember my login. Ah, shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a whole... Forgot password. Sucks ass now. Uh-oh. They sent me something once. I won something without even realizing it had happened. Oh, I have an ad blocker, so I don't see any ads. I see where they're supposed to go, though. Okay, I need a map. New prov, no. Though not, no. Okay. Okay, so is it in Gorehouse? Is it Guildhall and the Rakdos Guildhall aren't actually that far from each other? Oh, it's... Huh? Really? Because I haven't even... I did get a pop-up ad for it at the very beginning of the site. But... Alright, so Izzet is on the edge of Precinct 4, and then Rakdos is in Precinct 6. Edge of Precinct 4, Precinct 6, I think. But I think, isn't World Anvil one that went towards AI? Or is that another one I'm thinking of? You know, I could also get my own book, but that would involve taking off my headphones. And, you know, I'm lazy. World... Notion. That might be the one I'm thinking of then. Aren't you supposed to be working on something? This is a co-work, and I'm distracting you. I mean, I have the map photo. I was just trying to see how close Izzet and Rakdos were, like, their guild halls. So yeah, I guess if the map has the map of the 10th district, if you see a scale on it, like how far they are distance-wise in reality, or if you go specifically to the maps of the precincts. Dr. Phil's lawsuit? Okay, I want to know about that. I hate Dr. Phil. Good. Actually. How did he go bankrupt? Hold on, this is distracting me. I'll on the next break, I'm going to look into this. Okay, so my idea is that the victim was in charge of part of the fireworks stuff, yes. But further digging reveals they were spearheading a really large commission project. I'm glad you left the Dr. Phil informative video to come hang with me on stream. I appreciate that. I have an idea for what I want the victim to be in, but I don't want to say it out loud. Just in case. Who knows, maybe you get to play. Mari says, nice content, thanks. Not much content. What if you knew all the things? You're right. Roseberry's not here. So, I guess I was thinking there were like an Azorius noble commissioned them, and it's like it's like a surveillance type thing without the need to cast a lot of, like, to have a lot of spellcasters. Okay. You're right. I don't know why I was hiding it from you. You do love your surveillance states. Oh yes, you gotta tell me what happened in Dayundari. Okay, and since it's a New Year's celebration, even though this is a top secret thing, so people would not a lot of people know, not a lot of people would want to talk about it. Everybody's drunk. They've been partying all night. Lips are loose. Tongues are flapping. I think I got that. Tongues are loose, lips are flapping. I think I mixed those up. Yeah, champagne, sure. That's all they're drinking. Just champagne. It's the only alcohol in Ravnica. How do we want the victim to be killed? Well, we're doing it during firework explosion. Loudly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, is it a loud spell? I said a spell, and you said gunshot, car bomb, and fireball. Great spells. Those Pathfinder spells that I haven't learned yet. I guess it could be a gun. It could just be a, somebody shot somebody. Pathfinder has more gun stuff than D&D, right? Oh, break time. Is this a game or are we like vibing? Hey Bui, so this is a co-work stream. So if there's like something you want to work on or need to focus on, we do that together. But it's pretty much just vibes. The game on screen is called Go, G-O-G-H. You just build a room in your little avatar, and you can host multiplayer sessions, like you and your friends can hang together, but it's about studying. The more you study, the more your little Tamagotchi grows. Sus Among Us, yeah. Little banner up there. I'm the orange one. But yeah, so I'm working on some things. I did my stream schedule, now I'm working on one-shot stuff. We have timer going. We are in our second break, 5-minute break, with 25-minute intervals of straight work. That's mostly just been me and Chibi chatting. And then this is my little freak that I made. She's straight chillaxing. I did not put any computers in my room that she could be sitting at typing, but I'm at a computer typing. Yeah, my little guy is called Pawakuro right now. Oh no, continue the timer. I'm not allowed to bring up Pawakuro. The timer's going, apparently. Rude. Whoa, that's bright. Bring the lights back down. Okay. Kuro, friend. Yeah. Chibikuro and Pawakuro. Oh yeah, I said on the break I was gonna look up the Dr. Phil stuff, didn't I? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so the judge said the company assets will undergo liquidation instead of reorganization because there's alleged wrongdoing, that he filed things for bankruptcy improperly. And he deleted text messages. Oh, he was going to file bankruptcy to use the money to pay people? He didn't want to pay a specific group, so he was going to use the bankruptcy to not have to pay them, or like pay them less. Huh. So it seems to be some sort of beef between Dr. Phil's company and a network provider that picked him up. See, this is why I didn't want to turn off followers only mode, but I did to try and boost engagement. Oops. Alright, now how do I close that? There we go. I have auto mod set to filter likely to be spam messages. Like, how does that one get through? I don't know what the moderation is. Anyways, break's over. It's back to working. Back to looking at this list of spells to find a loud spell for a murder. I wonder if I'm able to ban a phrase. Like if I put cheap viewers as a phrase. I'll have to look after stream. Oops. No, but most of them use that phrase. I've found it's always cheap viewers. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be bots that can get through, I guess. I just felt like the followers only chat mode was too constrictive. Ooh, Glacial Heart sounds sick. Ice and bone-deep cold assail the target, freezing it from the inside out. The Frosty Assault deals 10d6 cold damage. Oh, but the target has to make a save then. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I can just say it succeeds. It's a murder. Or do I want it to be an item? Like, ooh, that could be good. Oh, I just got an idea. What if somebody gave is it like a clockwork puzzle to solve or something as like a New Year's gift? And it's clockwork to disguise the ticking. of like the countdown timer or something like that. Like it explodes at midnight when all the fireworks go off. Delayed blast fireball. Okay, there's just a spell called Disintegrate. That's pretty sick. Yeah, because I was looking at the spells and I was just like, I feel like it'd be funner if it was like an item. Because then the explosion would damage the item too and make it harder for them to realize how exactly they were murdered. During the investigation, they can find like blueprints or something for the spell, or for the item. Beheading buzzsaw? Lob heads off with a flying buzzsaw? Yeah, I actually wrote down in the thing that there's shrapnel in the body from the puzzle. I already put that in my doc. We're the same brain cell. We just need to write all my one-shots together. Okay. This has nothing to do with the one shot, but has everything to do with Ravnica. There is a spell called Interplanar Teleport. Summon kaiju. Okay, I like that one. Ravnica kaiju battle. Yeah. That would be like a Gruul versus Selesnya, I feel like. Gruul and Selesnya would be summoning giant nature avatars. Ooh, Godzilla versus Niv Mizzet, you're so right. All right, I'm gonna pause the timer because I have to use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. BRB text off. Alright, start the timer again. All right, now I think I'm making my ideas for this too complicated, like more than a one shot, so I need to rein it in. Because I was like, what if there's somebody being framed specifically? I'm like, no, let's not get too many things. We'll just do that. The red herring is just Rakdos. Rakdos. How do you pronounce it? I've always said Rakdos, but I don't actually think that's correct. Thanks, Chibi. Alright, so victims goes kablooey during the fireworks. Because of the Rakdos Is It competition over the fireworks, that's the automatic assumption, is that it's Rakdos. But it's really an Azorius Noble who's... No. Sorry. It's the Azorius Noble commissioned the surveillance technology. And somebody doesn't want that to be a thing. And honestly, I feel like the Dimir themselves would be very interested in not allowing a surveillance state, because they are the surveillance state. And that would be like taking their entire thing from them. Dimir kills a guy so that they don't lose their entire identity. Yeah, my surveillance state is much better than yours. I mean, I just feel like it would interrupt their business. Like, they sell the secrets. They know everything going on in the city. So Azorius already has seers and already does some shady surveillance stuff. Yeah, I guess in that way, yes. But I just don't think Dimir wants Azorius as a guild to have that power over the other guilds. Would be my takeaway. I think honestly any guild could have a problem with this. Send me a photo. Okay. I'll pull up Discord. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But that would be the thing, because then they would have to find a way to clog the surveillance with that misinformation. Yeah. That's true. Okay, so maybe somebody did just like hire out somebody to assassinate for them. Oh, don't I know? Yeah, wrong information is worse than over. Don't I know it? I live in America. All right, so that just leaves who is the culprit? Who is the assassin and who hired them? Plot twist, I make Keisler the assassin. I just make every guild NPC that the party comes into contact with a past character from one of my players. You're not wrong, actually. That's true. Yeah. I think Simic. I think Simic is technically quote unquote tech savvy because they're the ones that do the experimentation and biological tech, I guess. Biotech. So Golgari, they're a pretty sus guild. They do some things. In the original campaign, Krenko ended up in the Golgari as like a undead servant after the parties murdered them. I feel like Izzet in general wouldn't be against the commission, because if they're developing the tech, that would mean they'd know how to access the tech. And I think Niv Mizzet would enjoy that. But again, see, I think I'm making this too complicated for a one shot. I just need to think of simple answers and not get too into the weeds about it. I feel like Dimir probably know the Underdark pretty well. But yes, the sewers specifically, I think, are Golgari. Golgari and Izzet know the sewers best, because Izzet have to maintain the infrastructure of the Underdark, like of the pathways and quote unquote subway under there. Yeah, I think the assassin themselves, I don't think is going to be in the one shot. But I do think they're going to find who hired the assassin or who wanted them dead. Yes, my tale has always been, when I've colored, I think when Sev does the art, it's red. But I usually make it a like pale purple or purple of some kind. My original design t-shirt also had purple on it. And I love how long it's gone where people, like, nobody realized that I had purple in my design, despite the fact that I felt that people were going to point that out eventually. Nobody ever did. Look, purple is a good Halloween color. And if I'm going for Halloween vibes, I have to accept it. I don't like the color purple. But it was a good purple is also a really good, like, juxtaposition to orange. Because I think blue is technically opposite orange if we're doing the art color wheel. So like purple just makes a good contrast to it because it has a bit of that red in there that the orange has, and it has some of that blue. Oh, 15-minute break. We were already technically on our break because we got hella distracted. Clearly what's going on is that I cannot co-work with Chippy. We just get too distracted. I do have quite a few bullet points on my thing. I wish the jukebox in here had like you could control the music from it. I think that'd be cute. There's my schedule. Maybe at this rate I'll get to do the one shot on New Year's. Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen in January. I'm going to attempt to make that happen. Maybe I should just do a lot of these co-work streams and it'll all be a thing that happens. I focus, I can chat. So this is the big break. After this break, I think I will go AFK, but I won't end the stream. And it'll probably be about 20 or so minutes where I'm doing a task that I need to get done called cleaning the pet cage, the rabbit's cage. And I'll come back and I'll be held accountable. Highlight. Yeah. See, while I'm doing the pet cage, you can do the bold stuff. We have 13 minutes until that point though, so. I feel like there was something I wanted to look up on the next break and now I can't remember. I'll doodle something. What should I doodle on the whiteboard? A self-portrait? Oh god. Okay. Oh, that was awful. What is happening to my hair? Why is it out to Timbuktu like that? Yeah, it's bed hair, sure. We'll say that. Why did I do my hair in orange and not red? What's wrong with me? I'm just doing my t-shirt because I don't feel like drawing the frilly top. There's my belt. I'm not gonna do the studs because I just don't feel like it. There's my chain. And then this is the part that nobody ever pointed out, was that this thing on my shirt was purple. Where's his tail? And what happened was, because this guy's tail was purple, I just started doing my hypothetical second model. Yeah, eventually, right? My casual model. Right, my tail's fucked, but we're not going to talk about it. And I have little bracelets. So technically, yeah, I will say technically the t-shirt version that I drew the most was the second outfit. Because the original drawing I did... No, that's not true, is it? I am wrong. The first drawing was the t-shirt. An inverted heart. No, Sev doesn't do the inverted heart. Sev does the original tail. I think it's more like this. I think I put too many things on it. Something like that. I know it's not a typical tail. It's definitely a weird tail. Alright. My horn. That was not what my horn looks like, but it's what I'm drawing. I haven't put a face on yet. Hold on, face. Okay. There's my face. Alright, there's my self-portrait. On the whiteboard. You've hallucinated my tail. I highly doubt it's been consistent. It's been how many years of drawing and redrawing? Is my tail in... Okay, so yes, my tail is a triangle in this one. So it's not the one I want. And then I don't see my tail in that one. I don't think I have any other Sev art up, so. Oops. Maybe we should design a room together at some point. Like a stream room design. For everybody to co-op in. Because this room has cushions. You can sit on cushions. The Kotatsu. Or at the bookshelf there's this little ottoman. But I know you can put like desks and actual chairs and stuff in here. Technically, I did some of the one-shot writing. I need to do more, but technically I did. So I feel like I get to tick that off. Whoa. I guess these are pre-made avatars. Interesting. Exit. I don't want to do that. Go away. Exit. Thank you. Yeah, I can like sit here, read a book. Oh, I'm in stretch rest mode because of the timer, so I'm not going to. Here's my little sleepy pose. Exit. Let's look at my sleepy pose. Stretch! Stretch! I'm on top of the tapir. Alright, stretching. Oh, my back. I need a massage. Every year I get closer to being like, just whatever, I'll get a massage and let somebody touch my body. What is my... minutes until break is over, and we go do an untimed bit of work while my little Avi goes to sleep, I guess. I don't know how to like make my avatar go stand somewhere. Like, I want to see a standing pose, but I don't know how to make that happen. I've done that. I have definitely done the click everything. I figured it out. I just have to drag her. That clock is not showing the correct time. Not the digital clock in the corner, but the clock in the background. I don't even think it's moving. Fake clock. Wait, did that just say I can put an image on the clock? Hold on. See what the image looks like. Let's pick something random, I guess. Oh, that is cute. I made it my Halloween. I drew my eyes opposite. I drew the blue on top instead of on bottom. I don't even know how my eyes work. Wait, hold on. I just realized my Chibi's eyes are blue on top, red on the bottom. So my Go character's eyes are the wrong ones. Question? When you don't even know your character design? Hot. Time to edit. Question mark? I like this sound. Boop, 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 boop. Do 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 do. You know what's one thing I haven't done with the studio? Is I have presets. No, that's wrong. How do I make them work? I thought it was control and a number. Control shift and a number. Angry. Where's the... There's one with hearts. Oh, the buffering one. I like that one. Okay, that's sweats. Where's hearts? There it is. My little hearts. Heart eyes. Hearts going everywhere. What was one? Or one was sparkles. I like that one. Shocked. Hey, shocked is the emote you unlocked with the gacha. This is my laughter one. Ha ha ha. Angry. You make me mad. I have a buffering emote too, actually. Oh, if you give me head pats, I'm gonna do this. I don't think I have a toggle for the AFK mask. I think it just happens. So I might close my camera lens to make the AFK go on for sure when I go do the rabbit cage. Oh, the break is up. Alright, we're not gonna do a timer. Let me add the task of rabbit cage cleaning, because that's gonna be the next part. And I'll make my person read a book while we do this part. I will pet the smudge. Let me see if I can get the AFK to go up for sure. Awesome. I'm back. I return. I finished the rabbit cage. Yay. We can knock that off the list. Let me find it. I scared you. I'm so sorry. My bad. Always expect me. Alright. How much work did you get done, Chibi? How much work did we get done? Anybody watching who's doing work? Hell yeah, you were so locked in I scared you. Okay, now I can read about Powakuro. A dreamy, scatterbrained child, form of Kuroda 42. Kuroda 42 is like this, like the name for the Tamagotchi, basically, who lives in their own world. They're usually lost in thought, often unresponsive to others, and quick to laugh off scoldings. With your focus, they might just become an adult who listens. Someday. So yeah, I just have to study to get him to be good. No album yet. I don't know what that means. What book is he on? He's on like a little kid's book. Flowers? That's cute. Status sleeping, me too, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not, like, I don't use this every day, so he's probably gonna grow up to be a lazy guy. And I have my little tape here. Aside, you can't actually throw the basketball in the hoop. When I put them in there, I thought that was gonna be a thing. It's not. Alright. Do we feel accomplished today? I feel like pretty accomplished. But yes, I'm gonna raid into Rose's stream. Does this work? Do I need to put it in the brackets? I don't think so. Now's the time when I'm like, wait a second, what's her actual Twitch name? Oh. Okay, it is Lady Roseberry. Cool, cool. Raid message is crawled out of hell to see you. Let's do that. I can't use my emotes yet because I'm not affiliate. But thank you for coming to stream and for chatting, everybody. We're gonna go raid our good friend Lady Roseberry. Moi moi. I'll see you guys next time. Stream schedule's been made. It's in the Discord. VOD. This VOD, I mean, I guess I'll post it to YouTube. I guess you can listen to the chill vibes if you want to chill again. But I will see you next time.